Hi, and welcome to episode 8 of Losing is Fun with Empress Evil. I'm Icon, and I'm really at a spot here where I really don't know what to say. Annie went wild because she was so frustrated with everything right before Paul was about to marry her. And now we are unable to get her back into the colony because nobody has the necessary handling skill. Well, that sounds weird, but that's just how Rimworld works. We fought off some little invasion here. People had the flu, but everybody's developing immunities now. We captured Annie to treat her because she was going to die. And now we're here. Welcome, friends. If you like this series, drop this channel a subscription and you won't miss an episode in the future. I don't know what to say. This situation is starting to escalate in a way. I'm out of medicine, and I have to bring up medicine. I just don't seem to have too many things to sell. That's the issue here. But I guess I'll just pick up some of the leathers. And then, well, who's going to talk now after Annie is gone? Annie was always our talkative person. Oh man, that's really tough. It's one of the toughest moments of this playthrough so far. And I'm not sure we are really... I have a bad feeling about the next few episodes, honestly. Because this is something where we can progress into a downward spiral. But for now, we seem to be fine. The only thing that's really on my mind is I want to have some medicine. So I'll do that now. I'm going to fetch myself a caravan and buy some new medicine on our neighbor's side. So I'll send Maria. It's okay. And well, we're going to bring the leather. It's the only idea left. There we go. Needs some food. 1.7 days though. What's wrong? What's wrong with her? Oh, Maria still is having trouble with the flu. Damn. That's not gonna work. Who can I send then? Paul, but that guy has a peg leg now. Zippy, social one, but seems to be the best candidate. Oh man. But freshly wounded from the raid now. Not really an option either. Wow. Okay. So I guess I'll just wait until Zippy is healthy enough or Maria is healthy enough again. I mean, the flu is wearing off quite quickly. Whew. Yeah, Maria, have a beer. It's a good idea, I'd say. I'm going to order her to cremate some. Her mood is quite okay. I want to get rid of the bodies as quick as possible before they upset my colonists too hard. I wonder what to do with Annie now. And tomorrow we need to fetch some more food. So the only hope seems to be to either get some item to insta-tame her. Sounds so wrong, but that's just how I need to call it. Or get myself somebody who has the necessary handling skill to get her back into the colony. If I let her run out free, well, I don't know. That doesn't sound too well. And Zippy's gone off in 2 days. Ooh. Oh man. Okay. Paul, how are you? You're having a really great day. Paul is also not the worst shot. So we're going to do this. What to hunt? How's Maria? No, Maria needs her sleep. Oh, those zebras, they have a quite high revenge chance. It's nothing I can tackle alone. It would be quite foolish to do that. They need to be at least two. Better all three of them. Okay. So we let Maria rest up, and then we go off for a hunt. Is there a way to forage myself out of that? I mean, I remember that I did that last episode as well, so the amount of forage shouldn't be that insanely high. But there is some stuff we can actually bring up there. Awesome. So I'll force Zane to some hauling job here, because I need some food in the freezer. Okay. That's a lot safer than shooting zebras. I'm afraid of zebras. They're damn quick, and if all three of them go into revenge, that could be really, really dangerous for us. So I want at least that Maria is there to use the bolt action rifle on these zebras, although recurve bow is also pretty good. But my verdict for now is I'll completely procrastinate the hunt entirely until some safer game arrives at the map. Because right now, I don't know, feels pretty much like a risky gamble. Oh, we're in winter, so that's why everything's taking so long. Alright. So that's... I'll have to face it. To fetch myself medicine, I have to take a longer caravan than usual. I don't like the sound of this. I don't like that at all. Alright, but at least Maria and Zane are up and running. And, well... I don't feel like sending a caravan only with one person. So, I'll at least wait until Zippy is up again. But I need to send somebody running for medicine as soon as possible. Oh, let's do that right away. The thing is, I play on this difficulty level, and I'm playing with Empress Evil, so sums up to I will get diseases and illnesses thrown at me. Well, it's all the same. I'll get these events again and again. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I have the leather that I want to sell, and the people are healthy enough. And I've came to the decision that whoever is in the colony right now has to work with the traps we have set up and go and come back with medicine. It's a 2-day trip back and forth. But we just got a raid in. There you go. So probably everything will be fine. The worst thing, Annie won't be self-taming herself by any event or such, because this kind of event is disabled, so it's really troubling me a little bit. So, do I have somebody for plants right now? Paul would be the person, so pretty much no. Well, could order Zippy to do that once the days is over. I'll do that. Alright. That's rough. We're really, really vulnerable right now. But at the same time, there are traps to work around. So, we're not completely helpless. But I feel quite threatened, to be honest. There's a mad zebra. That's why I feel threatened, man. So, how's Zane? Zane's quite hungry. The good news is the mad zebra will be food for Zane, so cheers to that. I'll run and take cover. Boom. Boom and yum. That's how I like it. Zippy is also the cook of the colony, so there we go. Boom. Well, thanks for the food express delivery. That's quite good, actually. How this went was good for us. Starvation. Come on, Zippy. Grab some berries. And come back to senses, please. We need you as a cook. Now. Because Zane is not going to cook anything here. I'm not gonna allow that. So, half a day. They're progressing quite quickly, even though it's winter. It's okay. We have a road. I just hope that Zippy will be okay soon. We need you, Zippy. Oh, good stuff. Yeah. Have a prayer. But I'm sorry. We have to cut that prayer short. We need food. Thanks. So, we need somebody to warden here. That'll be Homo. Oh my goodness, that's way too many top priorities on one colonist. So, Zippy's okay with one bunch of food. Oh, okay, no food poisoning. I was quite afraid right now because I saw the state of the kitchen there. So we proceed as planned. Good. The trap course is progressing quite well. I'm happy with that. So let's use this as well. All right. So we fought off starvation for the moment, and there's 2 fields of potatoes ready for us. There's some food in the freezer. Entire zebra, not even butchered. Okay. I wouldn't say that it's fine, but we already were off worse. So they're going to reach Fordelrune soon. The place where the medicine comes from. Alright. There we go. So let's see how much money these leathers will bring. Okay. Oh, naughty. They have 170 human leather on their base. Oh. Psychic Animal Tamer. There we go. 1 use Psychic Animal Tamer. That would be exactly the solution to my problem. Sadly, I don't have 2.3k available just like that. So, I'm going to spend everything I earned here into 17 units of medicine. That's not really much. It's cool that I have this amount, but it's not really much. Yeah, Zane, go on a food binge. You do that, man. You do that. I hate you a little bit for that, but well, maybe Zippy can calm you down. Now that Annie's no longer here. Social 1. At least they didn't punch each other. Haha. Oh man, what's the reason? 8 raw food. You're such a wuss. So, darkness was affecting him a lot. Or is it just because it's night? Awful bedroom. 8 without a table. Looks like we need some more table room. Or maybe they're just stupid, I don't know. Oh, well. The amount of mental breakdowns is comical at this point. But I don't mind. It's just what I was expecting. So, Annie. What are we going to do, Annie? The worst thing about this, I don't even see how I should be solving my problem here. I can't tame those zebras. I could only try to buy some kind of animal from the next caravan, or do traders even appear? I think they do. If I remember correctly, they already did. So, yay! Good job, Zippy. Alright, drought. So we need to harvest that stuff ASAP. How are you, Zippy? Not well enough. Okay. I want Zane on the harvest here too. Oh, these are just poison is the effect called. Oh man. Alright. Oh, good thing that Zippy was able to get him out of that mental state. Just about time. Just in time when the drought kicked in. Amazing. So, well played, Empress, but also well played, colonists. I would say we're even in this. Okay. Zane gets himself some good sleep. Incompetent cook. Paul went into a psychotic wander, but that doesn't slow them down, luckily. I'm relieved. Alright, so my little trap parkour is coming along quite nicely. It's going to be quite a costly thing, but we can at least open up the ancient danger with that. This should be enough. Although it's a ton of work. I mean, we deserve the cheese after this. That's why I don't think this strategy is OP at all, because you just procrastinate the ancient danger endlessly. I like that way though. So, no longer inspired taming. There's a kangaroo. Okay. We should hunt that. Okay, we're back. We have medicine in our pocket. Come on, Zippy. You can't puke in front of Annie and just walk away like that. What's that kind of behavior? That's rough. Seriously. No. Quite persistent. Gross. Alright, Paul's back to normal. That was a short psychotic state, honestly. So, well, she's going to die if I just release her. Or is she gonna have plans? Whatever. We're going to release her. I don't feel like feeding her and well, I don't know. Bye-bye, Annie. You can now do whatever you please. We're going to save you if it's necessary. That's my plan here, but she's way more self-sufficient when we do it like that. Maybe she'll migrate off this map one day. Alright, so we have a batch of rotten food here. Zebras are behaving off. They're starving on the map. So, let's Zane, Maria, and Zippy. Yeah, let's bring the whole squad. I won't touch these zebras. They're super deadly. They're bundled up like that. If they all go into revenge. Wow, it's a spooky thing to imagine. So let's fetch that tasty kangaroo there. Alright, that was a quick one. So, somebody's holding that. Alright. Nice. Wow, it's looking scary with the drought here, honestly. So, let's check out if everybody's and Paul needs a break. I'll take them on a hunt on the other day. I want to shoot off these two zebras here. They are quite easy game. Nah, I'm not gonna delay that. Let's do that today. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? So there we go. I love shotguns. They're so good. Like, I feel like I won that whole combat only because of the chain shotgun there. Chain shotguns are my personal favorites among the shotguns. They have such insane stopping power. It's awesome. Alright, Maria is fetching the other zebra. And food. Good. So this will last for a few days again. So I'll let them finish this today, and let's finalize the tailoring. I was procrastinating that a little bit with trouble. Alright. Oh dear. Annie hunting Zane. What the? Are you kidding me? Annie, what's wrong with you? That's some kind of weird joke, isn't it? Well, like I said, we're going to save you if necessary. Come on, Annie. What you're doing, Annie? Maybe this will trigger her to join me. I don't know. Hope. I have some hope left. Is there anybody without food poisoning there? Okay. Zane will need ages to save her, but well, Annie has 17 hours to go before she bleeds out, so it's going to be okay. This is one weird story arc around Annie. Yeah. Oh, that's the downside of the of the bundle food. If there's one thing rotten, everything's rotten. She even has her spot in this colony left. That's amazing. Because it doesn't make sense. She's not a part of the colony anymore, but yet still, she gets a place reserved here. So, there we go. Maybe she'll join us again after this. Who knows? That'll be awesome. Alright. The non-violent Annie was hunting Zane. Well. Oh, a bunch of wildebeests. And one measly little rat. We're going to hunt that. Some Opuntia. Resisting the drought heroically. Alright. So, the throne room to be. It's coming along quite nicely. Let's bring up some light everywhere. Turns out we're not having enough power conduit yet. There we go. So, nobody will cook in that kitchen before it's cleaned. You filthy animals. Food poisoning. Alright. There we go. One less rat to worry about. Right now I start stockpiling food because I started to be afraid. Annie has recovered and decided to leave. Goodbye, Annie. So there was a chance to that she would join me. Well, I have a bunch of zebras in my colony now. Wish I could tame them. So I really need some guy with a good animals skill. That would be the solution to all my problems right now. But apart from that, I feel like we're doing extremely well. I'm quite surprised. So let's even call out the fine meals. That's some real sign of decadence. We're doing fine meals now if we can. There we go. And please, clean the puke out of the freezer. It's worse enough that we're storing corpses right next to the food. One day I need to do a realistic base design, like where you wouldn't do stuff like that because that's contaminating the other food. You wouldn't put a dead rat right next to your potatoes. No, not even in a freezer. Same goes for that zebra. Annie is hunting Zane. So, is she a cannibal yet? No? Well, let's see. Come on, Zane. Face it like a champ. Stop her before she goes into the traps. This could kill her. Maybe we're going to kill her. I mean, I could punch her, but frankly said, I'm so annoyed by the time now that I wouldn't be too mad if she would die. She wasn't married to Paul yet, so. Oh, she's already counting as his fiancée. Rebuffed by Maria. Well, that's a way to put it. Man, maybe she'll join us now. Who knows? No, you're not consuming. Oh, you're consuming a fine meal. I'll tell Zippy take care of that. Speedy little Zippy. Saving a refugee. Galagus is getting hunted by the. I'm going to do that. Tender. Doesn't this sound like animals to me? I'll take the chance. I need to get that animal on my side here. So, can I accept that right off the bat? I think I can. It's a lot of people, yes, but it's just tribals. I have a lot of traps. I have good weapons, but it's good enough. Hop along, Galagus. Please don't be too crappy. I'm confident that I can fight off these guys there. So, no incapabilities. Shooting. Well, the animal skill is not there, but she's at least fascinated enough. There's one scar, not even inflicting pain. Welcome. Grab a gun. Or a bow. or a flame incendiary launcher. I'll give her that, but I hope I can't equip the oh well, I'm going to give her the bow there. So these guys are common as sappers. That's quite good, because sappers, when they latch onto a wall or something like that, they're quite easy to kill. So they're coming as 2 teams. Well, fair enough. Let's check out. Is everybody well fed? Paul, you need to eat. Zippy, you need to eat. No, you're not going to cook. You're going to eat. Zane, you're fine. Zane and Maria are ready. I need to fetch up Galagos as soon as she has her bow. These guys are coming really hastily. So the first question is, are they digging through this wall, or are they taking a long haul? But the first impression is the long haul, or they're going to mine a hole into my freezer. Oh well, could be worse. So Galagos is ready too. I mean, her ranged skill is really crappy, but well, you can't have everything. So shouldn't there be something like food? The need for food? That would be really useful here. Doesn't look like it. Well, not too happy with this one though. Numbers mod does that better, or I'm missing the feature there. Okay, got carried away for a moment there, friends. So looks like these guys are taking the longer way around. So I'll let Maria and Zane take a shot at these guys before they run away. Galagos is sitting there, and Zane should be already on the run. I'll let Maria take one more shot, and then off she goes as well. So, meanwhile, Paul and Zippy are well fed and might join the battle as well. And I'll let them run here for the time being. So, Spider is in the base now. Well, funny enough, they're just collapsing at this side here together. Okay. So how are we going to deal with that? Zippy is really... Oh boy, Spider got the bear trap. Alright, good. Good for us. I think I'll let Paul take care of that business here. Alright, so Spider tries to mine into that room. I don't mind. There we go. That guy with the spear is pretty close to Galagos, but well, she can't tank that. First squad is fleeing, the other squad is staying. So I'll let them, we'll just cut that corner here. I mean, what do I have? Why should I follow that? Spider, whoa! Apart from being unable to fight fire and being a pyromaniac, you are quite a useful person. Going to yoink you for my colony, because unlike a lot of people, I'm not afraid of pyromaniacs. Because honestly, most of the time, pyros are not inflicting too much damage, because there's always somebody around there to quench fires. I mean, we are surviving flash storms as well. I mean, it sucks if it's all because of the pyro that some part of the base burns down, but it could have been a bad weather too. So... Paul, are you fine? Not fine enough, actually. Oh, come on, let Zippy do that. She's pretty good at that. How's Galagus? A little bit bleedy as well. Alright, we fought that off like a champ. Lost a few traps, though. That's a little bit unfortunate. But if it's only traps, it's okay. I just really would love to have some more guns there. Quite pitiful that they had that door to run through there. I just realized that I don't want to have the door out of wood. For fortress areas, I really like the stone doors. Yes, they open and close very slowly, but they're also quite resilient. That's something I value on traps, on doors for fortifications. So I'm going to cancel everything which was a steel trap, because we're going to use other stones from now. I do have a lot of rhyolite left, so... Serpentinite is quite low at this point. So Spider, how hard would it be to... Oh, forget it. Go back home. I don't have time for stuff like that. I'm quite happy to have Galagos on my team right now. It's going to be enough to buff up the squad. Alright, so Zippy and the Galagos are both not really that good at the... at taming animals, but well... She's a good doctor and she's a good cook. Cooking. Zippy is also a good cook. Zippy is not a bad cook at all. There we go. So Zippy can now be the colony's crafter for the time being. I really like that. And Paul will be the warden. Let's see how this will work out. Paul is on the plant job. Well, I'll bring Zane to that as well, because it's always better to have two people on plants. And of course, he should be on research duty as well. No, Zippy. Unacceptable. Alright. Good. So, sadly, it's about time to say goodbye to this episode. So, it was quite turbulent, but I'm happy that we're, yeah, we're still alive and everything is fine. I mean, it could be really, really worse. I mean, Annie is quite a nut job at this point. She keeps doing that, but whatever. I guess it's only a matter of time until she starts hunting Zane again, but, well, maybe she wanted Zane all the way, and it's just her way of dealing with the frustration to be, the bride-to-be to the wrong person. Maybe it's all a romance gone wrong. So, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below, and I hope we see each other in episode 9 again. Until then, enjoy your time. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.